Hey y'all, Soil Brothers and Soil Sisters. And I was like, okay. And I'm looking, she makes soda, she makes soap, she does this, she does that. I'm just like, oh, she's my people. And then I saw she was in Savannah and I was like, okay, I don't want to, come off as stalkerish, but I'm moving to Savannah. Can we, hang out? Can I be your friend? So, and she's just so warm. Like, she was straight up like, yeah, girl, let me know when you come down here. And ever since, we've been building, done a couple projects together. So, I would like to introduce y'all. I'm going to hand it over to Miss Cherie Black. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We are homesteaders. We homestead on our 1 acre suburban property. We grow and raise majority of our food. We have a long story as to why we do that, to know that you are consuming the best foods. We know that chemicals and preservatives play a huge part in our health, and we want to be healthy. We don't want to exist, we want to live. Learning how to do things with your hand and with your children are important, because some adults don't know where our food comes from. You say, where does the tomato come from? And it's from the store. They don't even realize it's being grown out in the garden, which I think is sad. Back in the days, they had kids out in the yard playing. Now the kids are allergic to everything, so they can't go out. So now is a good time to bring your kids back in the kitchen and show them some of the things. Most people, they tell their kids, get out the kitchen, I'm cooking. Let them come in with you and let them explore, and uh-oh, he told on you. He told on you. Soon as I said that. We like to keep our bread simple. You can jazz it up. Once you get simple down pat, you can jazz it up. So we use a simple flour. I was like, which one did she get? So we use a simple flour. This is bread flour. You can also use all-purpose flour. We do use yeast. You can use, what is it called? Sourdough. I'm lazy when it comes to things like sourdough, because you got to feed it and you got to keep up with it. And I'm not too good with feeding it, keeping up with it. In the summer, we are very busy and traveling a lot. And rather than have our house sitter come and have to babysit the sourdough too, I just said, let me stick with yeast. So we use a dry active yeast most of the time. We do use an oil. We need a sweetener. You can use honey or you can use sugar. I use sugar a lot just because, again, it's convenient. But we do raise bees also. And this is honey from our bees, which is very convenient. It's just sometimes we got to harvest honey. We go through a lot of honey. So you can use sugar or honey. We use salt. There are 2 salts that we use. We don't use table salt. I say if you own table salt, throw it in the trash. That's your high blood pressure. That's like your worst enemy. You want to get a good salt. This is Redmond's real salt. I'm going to give everybody 1 pocket shaker before you leave today. This is what we use to season our food. We take minerals because we need the magnesium. This is a mineral mine in Utah, not out of the country, and they don't play with it. So we need a salt and we need water. But y'all gonna make bread. I want y'all to touch it and feel it and get used to it. We do have gloves here. When you mixing, you can use your hand. You can use a spoon. It's totally up to you. Eventually you will get your hands in it. Like ain't nothing like, that's where all that love at. I mean, you want to put love into your food, because trust me, people can taste that. They can. Oh, you didn't? Okay. You're welcome. So I use about 2 tablespoons or so of sugar or honey. You don't really have to have just 2 tablespoons, but at least that much. And you need this to activate your yeast.
But not too hot.
You're welcome. 1 cup
The best way to do it is to kind of figure out
of water.
So you want to go ahead and see it.
Let me give you some water.
Cut the oven on. But you got to take it.
And you can mix your water and your honey. You can mix your honey and water together some. Then I'll come around and get your yeast open so you can pour it in. There's your yeast. So you can just dump it in, then you can cover it up. You don't even have to mix it. So I'm gonna pour your water in. You can mix this a little bit with your honey. Then you can dump your yeast in and put your rag over it.
And I lay it flat.
Got a little bubbles in there.
And then let
Oh
it
yeah,
drain.
you looking
Flip
good.
it over on paper towels and let it drain.
You look like you're ready? Oh yeah.
Never slimy. How long you let it drain?
Oh yeah, y'all good to go. You foaming?
You know, you have frozen okra and it gets slimy like yours.
Good to go. So now I'm gonna bring you flour. Each bowl will get 3 cups of flour. So to a recipe, there's 1 pack of yeast, about 2 tablespoons of sweetener, a dash of salt, whatever your dash look like, 1 cup of warm water, at least 105 degrees or so, and flour. 3 cups of flour.
No,
Yeah.
I took it around to him.
3 cups of flour. And then you can mix. You can use your hand, you can use your spoon. My husband said he wants y'all to do it.
Yeah, I need to just a little bit, just a little. So tell me the magnesium like cream, because I was sitting here looking like what would I use?
3 times a day. Try that and see if that
So could I use them both together?
the magnesium and the wild yeast? Absolutely.
Well, yeah.
I mean a wild yam. She went to get you a spoon. Aaliyah, get a spoon.
Get a spoon. Oh. Spoons. Just 1.
Go ahead. Yeah, this was great.
He need flour.
Yeah, this was it. That was perfect.
Yeah, try that. Just add a tiny bit at a time to see if that'll help it.
It's sticky.
Yeah.
Super sticky. Uncomfortably sticky.
So you gotta mix this a little bit. She said that's why it smell good. All right. It'll look foamy. So remember how it look now. We'll look at it in a few minutes.
I don't think you want to use too much more flour.
Yeah, that might be good.
There you go.
So yep, once you've kneaded good and you think it's nice and smooth, what I do is I push it to see if it'll bounce back a little bit. Yep. You're bouncing back. You're bouncing back. Oh yeah. Cover it up. Let it sit. So now you want to let it sit and basically proof. It'll double in size. Once it double in size, that's when you want to shape it. But you want to give it time to rise. I might have to.
Are you making some bread?
Yes.
And I bet it's gonna take good.
That is. I'm gonna go put some gloves on.
Except they did put
Sheet. Okay. Okay, let me get you some.
Cake doesn't have enough oil.
They don't have enough oil? Oh man. We might have to fix that. Let me go get a cookie sheet. Okay. Okay, let me get you some. A cookie sheet to put 2 loaves on. Then we'll, that's right. You want to set it over here?
So we just happen to have a retired cook in the house.
Oh, that's what this is over here.
Yeah, that's why you cutting that bread so comfortably, man. I got this.
All right, y'all, enjoy yourselves. Eat to your heart's content. Take it too hard.
This yours to go.
So good.
Yeah, do taste good. It's a refreshing like I ain't never tasted it.
What's the best thing for them to wrap it in?
Paper, what is it called?
Parchment paper.
Paper.
Okay, it's right here. This is the ice bag. That's here. Here's parchment paper. Okay, thank you. And if you all wouldn't mind, please send an email to Forsyth Farmers Market telling us how much you got out of this class, that you really loved it, learned a lot. You're all mad. You want to make it way too quick. Like we ain't waiting nobody gonna see you.
You think I won't give it another piece of bread?
All right.
That's good, ain't it?
It's too easy.
It's too easy.
What you think, young lady? What is
And we
the
let
food
other
taste
people
like?
do it for us.
It's not repeatable for public.
This bread here is something else. It's something else. I have some nouns and some verbs I can say, but you know what? I ain't gonna say nothing else. I'm just gonna eat this fantabulous piece of spread, this morsel right over here. So good.
It's a chicken nugget.